Peter Obi claim on SABMiller as Anambra's biggest taxpayer is false. State Revenue Chief speaks. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining from wherever you listen from. Yes, I bring to you another interesting news. Um, yes, today we'll be moving on to the full details. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel, and share. The Anambra State government has refuted recent claims by former governor Peter Obi that SABMiller, a multinational beverage company, was the state's highest taxpayer during his administration. The state government described Obi's assertions as misleading and lacking in factual accuracy, urging the public to disregard what it termed half-truth. In a statement issued on Thursday, the chairman of the Anambra State Internal Revenue Service, AIRS, Dr. Greg U. Ezeilo, noted that the claim is misleading and not supported by data. Dr. Ezeilo clarified that while the state has recorded substantial growth in its internally generated revenue, IGR, from a low of 1.5 billion naira to 2.0 billion naira monthly in previous years to consistent 4 billion naira per month and peak of 10.5 billion naira in May 2025. The top corporate taxpayers list tells a different story. A review of the last 2 years' tax data, excluding federal institutions but covering all corporate bodies, including SABMiller, shows that SABMiller company comes in a distant sixth position behind Fidelity Bank Please, with a gross tax payment of 656.5 million naira in 2 years, 2023 and 2024. Dr. Ezeilo stated that SABMiller is not the highest taxpayer in the state, and it is essential that the public is presented with unfiltered facts. The AIRS chairman stated that the clarification was necessary to address public inquiries and correct any misconceptions that may have arisen from the former governor's statement. The statement read, "The attention of the service has been drawn to some public domain of claims regarding the fact that SABMiller Breweries is the highest taxpayers in the state. For the avoidance of doubt, while the service has made very monumental strides in increasing the internally generally revenue of the state from its very low EBIT of between 1.5 billion to 2.0 billion per month, and even much lower in the previous years, the tax collection has consistently moved up to 4 billion per month, and with an all-time half of 10.5 billion in the month of May 2025. A double check on the last 2 years, data citable below on tax collections across corporate bodies, including SABMiller but excluding federal institutions, which contribute hugely to the state's IGR, especially the paid as you earn payee taxes, showed the position of the top 6 taxpayers in the state. Interestingly, SABMiller Company comes a distant 6th position behind Fidelity Bank, with a gross tax payment of 656.5 million naira in 2 years, 2023 and 2024. In this sense, the claim can be dismissed with a wave of hand, as the company in question contributed to the average 28 million naira per month in 2023 and 26.62 million per month in 2024. The above clarifications became necessary to properly situate the claims made by the former governor and it to give undiluted information for the members of the public to note Ezelo together. My dear listeners, additionally, there is the need to provide answers to certain public inquiries, either to prove or disprove the claims as published in the media. Please accept the esteemed assurances of the service. During an interview on Arise News in June, the former Labour Party presidential candidate Obi said the Interfact Beverages Limited Brewery in Onitsha, commonly known as the SABMiller Brewery, remains the state's single largest source of revenue and a major contributor to local employment. If I tell you what I suffered for that brewery to be built in Anambra State, you will not believe it, Obi said. I had to go out trying to attract business to Anambra State. The biggest revenue earner in Anambra State is our brewery. So my dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop out the